Hello y'all, I hope you're doing great. This is day 3. It's actually day 4. I skipped day 3 because yesterday I had a lot to do. My family had just gotten back, so there were many personal matters that I had to attend to. But now, today I woke up early and I'm gonna get to my routine. And now I'm gonna be warming up my body so that my body wakes up as well. And then I'll be going out to grab some fresh air and some fresh bread to have a fresh breakfast. I had my breakfast, I got some fresh air, I got some fresh bread, and I was like answering some messages on Instagram, and I saw some guy asking me about how to play guitar efficiently and all that, and recorded some videos for him. Made me happy because I was able to help someone. And now I try to meditate almost every day. Well, if I can, I will do it every day, but if not, I just try to do it during the day, not like sit down and focus and meditate. But yeah, I try to do it every day for at least 15 minutes, and it sets the tone for the rest of the day, which I love. Meditating is actually an act of being present. It's very simple. You just have to be present and observe yourself. Observe your self, and you could observe yourself in many ways. You could observe yourself through breathing, through focusing on your breaths, or focusing on a certain part of your body. And it is so interesting because I found the same concept in other religions, and it was interesting because so meditation is not associated with any religion at all, but at least to my knowledge. But it was kind of advised in other places and other forms as well, which is interesting to me. Anyways, moving on. Warning: meditation is not suppressing your thoughts or feelings. It is actually acknowledging them and being aware of them. Anyways, let's move on. Let me show you some of the stuff that I have here. Wait. So that's my phone. I used to have a newer iPhone, but I switched to an older one because it has that home button, which I love. That is my PreSonus audio interface. That's a calendar. Lovely to have. My laptop, my tablet. Most of the things I do are on my tablet. This is like fancy kind of thing. That's my MP3 player. I mostly listen to music on this. I'm just an old school guy. I'm super old school, and I love that. And these are the pile of notebooks that I keep and I write, and it's a lot. And each one is dedicated to a specific thing. For example, this one's dedicated to routines, this one's dedicated to writing thoughts, this one's dedicated to writing about my classes, this one's dedicated to writing about, this one's dedicated to French. Yeah, I study French, This one's for the income and all that. This one used to be my therapy thing, and that's like my songwriting thing when I write songs. So, yeah, and now I'll be practicing guitar, and I'll show you what my practicing routine is. By using, well, I always use a strap because I want to always be prepared for a live show scenario. Live showcase scenario. And I start off by setting up the metronome to somewhere around 40 BPM. And what do? I do this Tomo Fujita exercise, which is what this exercise helps me do is that it helps me focus on the movement of my fingers. When I focus on the movement of my fingers, it helps me realize how much pressure I'm applying on each fret, on each string. And then, based on that, I can develop a kind of a muscle memory on how much pressure I need to be pressing on each string. And then when I do that, it kind of teaches me to relax. And you know what they say? Legends say you have to be relaxed to be playing fast. So there you go. Well, to me, there you go. When you practice slowly with patience and focus, you're actually developing a sense of relaxation to further help you with playing fast, right? And you know, the guitarists, the players who seem to play effortlessly seem more professional, right? So, dang it, there you go. And I've been doing this exercise for around maybe a month and a half now, and the results have been magical, to be honest. I barely feel my right hand moving. It's like I can feel it tensing up a little bit, which is still not good. I need to be relaxed, but you don't see me like this. No, it's like, right? And then before I used to do like this, which is a lot of movement, but it's like so, or did not sound good, but this. Wait, again. Did not sound clean. The problem is with my right hand. I need to be warming it up before attempting these things. But whatever. And then I would sit with a note and practice intervals. And I would just choose one interval and practice it, sing it, hum it, and just sit with it, imagine it, feel it. Today I'm going with the sixth, major sixth. I saw the electricity was off, so I thought to myself, well, why not take a nap? So I took a nap for around 45 minutes, and before napping I practiced this. Or whatever. And I recall saying that I was gonna practice the sixth. I would feel it, imagine it, talk to it, and really internalize it. Hum it and also sing it. And I'll try to associate a picture with it to keep it in mind in a more effectively. You know, this kind of sound always reminds me of a wheat field where it's the afternoon and kind of like a kid running, kind of like this thing here. And now for around 8 minutes, I'll be practicing the notes on the fretboard. And I'll practice it based on the circle of fourths. So basically I would go like, and I do it rhythmically because I want my mind to be challenged a little bit. And when I challenge my mind to be on time, recognizing the notes, it will force my mind to remember them even better. So like, we start with C, for example, and then F, and then it's B flat, and then E flat, and then A flat, then D flat, yeah, and then F sharp, B, E, A, then D, then G, and then C, sorry, and then I move to the next string, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, B, E, A, D, and then G, and then C. Next set of string, and then so on and so forth. It's a really, really great way to practice the note names, and I do it almost every day. It has helped me a lot, along with practicing the intervals. So, as I told you in the previous exercise, I try to focus on one interval. I hum it, I see it everywhere on the fretboard, like let's say B and it's sixth, which is G sharp. And then the next string. And then the next string, right? And I would try to see it on the string above, which is here. Or next string would be here. Next set of string. Right? And then here. Okay. So yeah, never underestimate the power of improvising over a backing track. And now I do some voice warm-up to prepare myself for recording another episode for my podcast. I'm going to be talking about a song. I'm going to be specifically talking about the song Rosemary by Deftones. It's one of the songs that I love so much because of the atmosphere it presents. So lovely.
Exercises to relax our bodies and get prepared to sit.
You know, I just did my warm-up. I did all the and all that stuff. And yum 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 yum. That's not well intonated. Sorry about that. But I assume it's because I have some disturbing thoughts right now. So when I have these disturbing thoughts, I would just, with all the fear I have, I would take my notebook and start writing about it. And I'm pretty sure you've felt the same. You've felt this somewhere along the way in your life. You felt like you're afraid of letting out the things that are disturbing you. And every time I feel that fear, but once I let it out, it's like a relief, a huge relief. And right now, I'm feeling that fear. And I'm gonna write down my thoughts and everything. And I'll record a short clip to see, after writing, to see how I feel. Hello there. I hope you're doing great. Welcome to the 6th episode of Music Strokes Podcast. This is Tammuz talking to you straight from my room. So I just recorded my podcast for the next week. Stay tuned for it if you want to watch it. It's gonna be on Monday, next Monday. And right now, I'll be watching some guitar videos. To be specific, Nick Johnston improvising. And I'll be watching the cartoon Futurama, if I'm correct. And laugh, have some time for fun. And then I'll have an online class with my student. And that's about my day.
Delivery ever. Yeah, I'm never going to another planet called Cannibalon.
Me neither. Food was good, though.
Oh, great news, everyone.
Shove it. We quit.
In that case, I'll have to hire a new crew to go on our company vacation. Vacation?
All right.
This is great. I haven't had time off since I was 21 through 24. It's just my way of thanking you for not reporting my countless violations of safety and minimum wage laws.
You.
I've booked us all on the maiden voyage of the largest, most luxurious space cruise ship ever built, the Titanic. Looks nice.
Hilarious.